That's where we would start.
That's awesome. People need to know that.
Yeah.
That the voices in your head
Yeah.
are the results of many things. Sometimes it could be what you ate earlier that day.
Yep.
Makes you feel a little off.
Just a little. And now it's rolling. Now we're just
Yeah.
going with it. Now it's a snowball. Now we just do not feel good.
Today's a bad day.
Yeah.
Today's a bad day, and I always
Yeah.
have these bad days, and it's because of this, and I hate feeling this way, and
Yeah.
now I don't want to do this, and it's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
How did we get there?
Yep.
And the truth is, I mean, life is what you make it. Reality is ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's everything that you choose to do with it. So if you're saying it's bad and
Yeah.
I hate and I dislike and all that stuff,
Those words, they stick with you.
they're heavy words.
Yeah, they stick with you.
I've tried to dial back a lot of negativity,
Mhm.
even like especially outwardly.
Yeah.
Cursing and negativity and just like doubt. I don't want to vocalize fear or doubt.
Yeah.
When I hear somebody else like saying their doubt or fear out loud, I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that. Like, or like, you know, there's like cursing when it's like a very tranquil, blissful
Mm-hmm.
like period that we're in. All of a sudden I hear that and I'm like, whoa, like that just, I'm wounded. I'm hit. It's like, take that back.
Yeah.
But that's outwardly. In our own minds, now it's a lot more powerful because it's a lot worse than the stuff you probably would say out loud.
Yeah.
And it's towards yourself. It's so harmful because you think about it, it's like, would you say this to your child?
Exactly. 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 We do a lot of that in therapy too. Sometimes I try to remind my clients, like, your thoughts are, you know, think about a car that's going downhill, right? If you allow the car to just go downhill, it's just going to speed up and crash into something. That's a lot of times how your thoughts work. If you allow your thoughts to just go downhill, it's going to keep going. But if you decide to get in the driver's seat and press the gas, flex on the gas a little bit, you know, maybe use the handbrake, we could stop before we get too fast. Before we get down there and crash, you can stop, we could reverse, we could turn around, we could do so many things if you decide to get in the driver's seat and do some things, different things with your thoughts. So a lot of times it's just reminding folks that you actually have control of your thoughts. You are the only one. I could say some things, but I can't go in there and rewire your thoughts. I wish I could, but I can't. You're the only one that has that, right? So when we think about locus of control, literally, like, you could do that. That should be the most empowering piece. Like, only you have the keys to do that. No one else, you know? So just deciding to get in the driver's seat and do different, like, that for you will kind of change your life.
Yeah. That really is like the biggest key for people. And
Yeah.
it seems like so like, oh, that's just woo stuff. Like, it's not going to do that much if you just change the way you talk to yourself. It's like, no, like it's literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we have bodies and the world is real and stuff, but most of it is going on up here. For being real, like, what starts up here
Yeah.
is what projects. As a Man Thinketh is this book, and also just a
Yes.
quote and a way of living. That it's
Yes.
like, if you think a certain way, your life will eventually become that.
Absolutely.
You're gonna bias yourself towards whatever you're thinking about, and if you make it positive, something like that is gonna happen.
Yep.
Or sometimes exactly like that is gonna happen.
Absolutely.
It's not exactly like manifesting.
I mean, I just read something. They're actually doing early research into quantum physics and how that relates to how we manifest.
Oh, that totally
right?
makes sense.
And I've been looking into it. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
totally
This
makes
is
sense.
crazy. Manifesting is a real thing, right?
I was writing it off for a
No,
long
it is.
time.
A lot of time. Me too. I'm like, me just saying this stuff. Like, nah. Quantum physics, like, if you put something, we're all atoms, right? Everything that we put out, our frequencies, everything is, we can't feel it,
Right.
but it's tangible.
You can feel it though. And somebody walk in a room.
Just quantum physics. Quantum physics is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little nerdy stuff, but that is crazy. It's crazy. But just you, even like, we can talk about some subconscious, but quantum physics, even you just writing it, whatever the thing is, it adds life to it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't explain it in the terms that they use, but it's crazy. Like, it's a real thing.
So like hippie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you really sit down.
There's science behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, well, of course, what you think and what you do and what you say is going to start, like you said, burying it in your subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Now your motivations are going to be more motivated by, like, your mind is going to be more positive.
Yeah.
If you make your writing and your speaking more positive.
Yeah.
And it compounds over time.
Yes.
And then the frequency part is really interesting because now your mind is literally moving at a higher frequency or operating on a higher frequency.
And it's making the things happen.
Yes, because it's influencing the other things.
Exactly.
I see it happen all the time, like with people around me. I'm like, oh no, I see that everybody's starting to get stalled in the conversation, like you were saying. And what do people usually do once it stalls? They start to grab their phone. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
we're not going to let that frequency take over because y'all have negativity on there. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like sunshine and rainbows on the phone. I don't want that frequency to pick up. Because
Yeah.
now if you see a notification from so-and-so, I got to go. And they're like,
Yep.
now I'm going to carry that on. Now they're going to take it. Like, no.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is change the subject, like point something out, be like, oh, look, like you got to make some wonder or some joy appear so that the frequency is elevated.
Yep.
And then I'll notice, I'm like, yo, like this is my reality. Like that's crazy. On my hike
Insane.
one time, someone pointed that out. We were having a conversation like this and they were like, yeah, we're just in your reality. And he was like, just saying it to be funny. And I was like, well, no, that's exactly what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to elevate everybody by doing this, by this event. Like, yeah, I brought y'all all here, but while we're on the hike, what are we talking about? What are we doing? How are we bonding? What are we leaving with? So the frequency starts to impact others and they go out and do the same thing. And it's like a wildfire.
Quantum physics.
That's so wild because it's not even that crazy to think about. It's like, oh, A plus B equals C.
But sometimes you need like the evidence, you need the facts for you to really feel like this is a thing.
You're like, okay, I'll make the jump. Like, I'm gonna start talking myself in the mirror now.
You tell people manifestation and they're like, oh, that's ungodly. But hey, now there's science behind it. God made science.
There's a lot of scripture that confirms. I was looking at it
Oh,
before,
yeah.
like God says that he wants you to do things.
Yeah.
And believe and
Faith.
yeah, exactly. Like have faith in something that you can't see and that you don't know what'll happen.
Absolutely.
But believe in it. That's what faith is. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to believe in it.
Yeah. That
You're
reminds me of
supposed to
the story of Jacob, not to get too biblical, but is it Jacob? Somebody in the Bible, God said, they're in the desert. God said, just keep digging. It's going to come. Just keep digging. He kept digging. He digged a well. He said, I don't see nothing. He said, just keep digging. Just keep digging. He digs another well. I really don't see much. God's like, yo, keep digging. I'm telling you, I got you. He keeps digging. Everything God said, he provided. That's the end of the story. Nonetheless, the point being, imagine if I were to say, I don't see anything, I'm going to stop digging, right? I don't see it. Like, you keep telling me, we're in a desert. What am I going to see in a desert? And I'm digging. This is like insane. I think people have to come back to, a lot of people aren't religious. It doesn't necessarily have to be a religious thing, right? But if I believe that it's going to work, regardless of what it is, it's going to work. Like, who would stop it from working other than myself? Who else would stop
Other
it?
than yourself. It's only you.
Exactly.
It's only you. That's why they say the devil is a lie.
Yeah.
Because it's all like negativity, fear, doubt.
Right.
That's all devil work. That's not real.
Yeah.
It's not true. And if you make it true, that's you. Like, I also think it's so fascinating how quantum physics, manifestation, you can go to astrology and like everything, all the stuff, it's all connected. It's similar concepts. Like reality it's crazy and it's very complex, but it seems to work in a very simple,
Absolutely.
like it has a system.
Yeah.
We just don't really understand it yet.
Yeah.
But I think that's what the science does is like it finds like, okay, here's like the really, really granular look at it. But then religion is kind of the way that humans can understand, which is like stories and people who like over the years have learned like, nah, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
And there are good people who have made it through some really bad things by having faith.
Yeah.
And that's their story. And it's like, oh, okay, I can relate to that. I don't need to know the science, but if I do, now I have different angles to understand it through. And then once you go through the experience yourself, it's like,
Right. Now you have your own lived testimony to say, yeah, that works. That definitely works. Yeah.